Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary beings, to another episode of Cosmic Crit. This is Miles here, also known as Remy Quindar, and I am stoked. If you can't hear it from my jittery excitement, we are finishing up Book 4, The Ruined Clouds by Jason Keeley, and I have had such a great time. Personally, for Remy, it's been more fun because after the events on Eox, I feel like I've been able to allow the character to move past a lot of the issues that were plaguing him down. I've been able to have a little bit more fun playing with how the character interacts with the other player characters, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Just a reminder, this is the last week for our cussing competition, so please send us in your submissions. We've had some really fun ones, from Phoenix's skitter piles to even Casper taking stuff from the show's context, coming up with stuff like, "You're such a rabob." So I'm going to keep it short. Without further ado, I am proud to present
Big Trouble with Little Xavra.
Last time on Cosmic Crit.
Alindra recognizes a Kish body covered in accretion discs.
the gang gets trapped in a room with 4 giant elementals.
When running full speed at a giant elemental, be sure to duck and cover.
Close calls abound.
RP, who needs it? Not this guy.
Are we certain we can't kill these Kish?
These Kish don't understand how dangerous these weapons are. They could shoot their eyes out.
Holy crits!
Holy Fleam, I knocked his eye out!
Tyler and Rebecca learn that the secret to rolling a natural 20 on attack is to declare it non-lethal.
The adventure continues to ramp up in intensity as the crew's fight with the big bad gets closer and closer.
Huntmaster Xavra is close by.
Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
Greetings, members of the Citadel Council and evil Reaper overlords from out in the vast, and welcome to another episode of Cosmic Crit. My name is Patrick, the elusive man behind the screen, and your GM, and this week we are choosing either Paragon or Renegade alongside my 5 friends and players, your Commander Shepherds. To my left, why there wasn't an Ahsoki on board the Normandy, I'll never know. It's Drew playing Commander Knack, Sizrak.
This is my favorite podcast on the Citadel.
To his left, the Archangel sharpshooter of our party. They make time for more engine calibrations. It's Jabert playing Andis 147.
Oh, I love the Wizard of Oz.
And across the digital table, Snark is this pilot's middle name, but his call sign is certainly Joker. It's Miles playing Raimi.
Good evening.
To his left, this biotic scientist has a penchant for crushing foes and a hidden dark side. It's Rebecca playing Alindra Vallis.
Hello.
And finally, to my right, this Krogan is rude, crude, and full of divine attitude. It's Tyler playing Adros Varanus.
What's up, Patrick?
All right. At the end of this campaign, you guys have to pick a red, blue, or green option. It's Mass Effect, everybody.
Yeah. I could only ever do Paragon. I was a wuss like that.
There is also the hidden 4th option where you do nothing.
Yeah, if that happens on the podcast, it's just you guys like not making a decision and like 20 hours of dead
I have
space.
been yelled at enough by you for taking that option, so...
I don't do anything. I just lay back.
And honestly, if the fans don't like it, they could just email in until we go back and release an extra ending as DLC.
The DLC, yeah. DLC episode. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Lovely.
I've been eating cold hot dogs for 3 days. I'm pretty good.
Oh, well, okay. Cooked?
Yeah.
Okay.
I cooked a bunch of hot dogs for the 4th of July, and then nobody ate them because they're rude. So now I've been eating leftover hot dogs for like 3 days.
All right. How's that Tum Tum doing, Tyler?
It's really not liking processed meat. it's begging for a vegetable at this point, and I'm just like, nah. How about beer? And they're like, no, it's not a vegetable. We need fiber.
Whatever those hot dogs were made of probably ate enough vegetables for both of you, so you're set. Are you all ready? Maybe, perhaps, wrap up this book?
Ready, Freddy?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
So stoked.
When we last left off, you all gouged the eye out of a Kish warrior and took him hostage.
Well, not on purpose.
Just plucked the eyeball right out of him.
There's a machine they have back there that can fix that, right? Right?
Right, we'll just send him like over to the stabilizer machine or whatever, just for
House
some
of Renewal.
the House of Renewal for some orange slices and like fruit punch.
He's got 2 good eyes still. He's fine. He's got as many as you all have, so no worries there.
His depth perception isn't even screwed up. Take out another eye.
Yeah, but their tri-depth perception all out of whack.
Yeah.
But after talking him down, he's like barely holding on to consciousness, just drifting in and out. There's probably a contusion of some sort, some kind of head injury that the House of Renewal will need to fix. But right now, answering your questions maybe for however long before the pain like sets in and this Kish warrior passes out. What do you want to ask him?
How many of your people are waiting for us?
Xavra said you would come. Said you would just look like the other demons. He rests inside.
He kind of points to this red door to the north.
With his chosen lieutenant, Hebeki.
What can you tell us about Hebeki?
She is a very skilled warrior. You must not underestimate her as well. But that is not all. I too was one of Xavra's hunters. My name is Yalik, but he has been pushing us away and communing with a god he keeps locked in a cage.
You can't lock gods in cages. Surely you must be confused.
No, Xavra draws power from its words. Don't attempt to kill Xavra. I think he seeks to gain the Dark One's powers after he dies. It is what he wants.
He wants to die?
That is what we believed. But, oh no, I'm too weak to go on. I'm feeling lightheaded.
Patrick, how long is it from the entrance to the temple to here?
Entrance to the temple?
Yeah.
Where you guys came in, or like the main
Yeah.
entrance?
I guess where we came in.
Maybe a few minutes.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna ask if we could, walk these survivors out and
Most
pat them on the back and like give them like the whole the high five after like a ball game.
Most of them are unconscious, and this one is indeed holding one of his eyeballs in his hand.
Well, he's got 2 hands, right? High five with the other one. That'll be fine.
We're close enough to what feels like the end of this that I feel like I don't want to waste any time trucking people out.
This guy passes out, so no super need to worry about him. He, at the very least, Yalik is stable.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna treat deadly wounds on these guys and try to patch up anything that looks life-threatening.
So you guys want to take a 10-minute rest while this happens?
Oh, yes, please.
Nak, you burning a resolve?
I am indeed. I was into HP damage with that last fight.
Anybody else need to use a resolve?
Me?
Alindra. Drew, do you need to use some healing or anything else?
I think I'm going to hold off on that unless Andis can use some magic to make, or use some of his healing skills to make a Mark II healing serum.
I'm going to be sort of going around doing medicine checks, so I'm happy to do one on Nak. Let's see here.
Can you do that without wasting an item? I need like a rules clarification on that.
I can treat deadly wounds once a day.
Yeah.
Once a day per person. And so, here we go. 24, which
And you need a 20 now, right? With the advanced
with the advanced kit, I think I need a 20. Yep. Which means I think it's character level back.
That sounds right. You don't add the int unless you get 5 over the DC.
So I missed that one by 1, but you get 8 health back. So
not too shabby. I think I'm back in fighting spirit.
Okay, good. Yeah, so after I'm treating Nak, I'm going to just sort of go along and try to take care of each of the Kish warriors, because, they put up a good fight, and we pinky promised that we wouldn't murder all their Kish friends. So
yeah, so you can spend some time while Alindra and Nak take a breather, and you're able to stabilize them all and maybe provide a few hit points back. They're still hurt, still unconscious for the time being, but they will make it through. Okay, excellent. Are you guys ready, willing, and able to move on from here?
Yes.
We are.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Better be.
I do want to reiterate that Kish's words about not letting him die. We should pay close attention. If he is drawing on dark power, it could be
Necromancy, buddy.
Necromancy, that's what I was looking for. So be very careful. We do not want to tangle with powers that are beyond our control.
It occurs to me that we've heard this sort of talk before. The cult of the Devourer seems to be obsessed with attaining death. It may be that Xavra is among their ranks.
Alendra would point out the Kish with the accretion discs carved all over his body, I believe by Xavra, so I suspect you're right.
I don't think we have to worry about killing this person for the reason of them gaining lots of powers, but Hoifek sure seemed to wish that if it were possible that we would bring Xavra to justice.
We can bring him to justice without killing him.
I think we should do as much damage as possible, and then maybe as we see he's on the downstroke, try to take him out non-lethally, try to knock him out, because I'm a little concerned that there's going to be some sort of cult of the Devourer necromancy that's going to bring him back tenfold. We don't know enough about what these cats are up to that it just seems like maybe we need to be cautious about this. Do we know there's also a lieutenant in there? Do we need to worry about the same thing with the lieutenant, or is that just open game?
I think what we need to do is keep in communication with each other and be mindful and observant of what's happening at all times.
Yes. I think if we can neutralize any other Kish compatriots that Xavra has in there, then we can focus on singling him down. And once we corner him, maybe he will just give up, or we can knock him out. I am getting pretty good at Kabonk, so hopefully we can take advantage of that.
Yes, you are, and I look meaningfully over at the Kish with an eye patch.
I still feel really bad about that. God.
If you hit anyone hard enough, their eye's gonna pop out. That's just science.
Before we continue on, I'm gonna swap out one of my batteries. I'm gonna just reload real quick.
And while Andis is doing that, we probably have already answered this question, but do these cats have anything useful on them that we can swipe while they're unconscious for the coming battle?
Bows and arrows and axes.
So no, you're telling me.
If you want to use bows and arrows and axes, they have a treasure trove on their person.
Y'all don't have a potion? Come on.
Potion? What is this potion you speak of? No, they don't have anything like that.
Kish, please.
They have a magical chamber that heals every wound they ever have. So, but just about 75% of the time. The other 25%, the two-headed monster that tries to kill you.
Right, 30% of the time it is a nightmare.
Right. So as you guys collect up, check your ammo, check your supplies. We're running low on RP. We're running low on some spells, but you guys crack open this red door and enter into a small chamber. And you see in the middle of it a marred and damaged table. What looks like shallow cuts along its surface and side. And there's a circle of chairs caked in dust that surround it. And to the north is a metal shuttered window. A sign in Kishaline next to it reads, "Will return shortly."
Is this a to be continued joke this early into the episode?
World's shortest episode of Cosmic Crit.
Why didn't I end the last episode on that? Good point. Will return shortly. Just kidding. To be continued. No, it does indeed say will return shortly. You guys filing in?
Yes.
I reckon so.
Great. What do you want to do?
Is there anything else on the table? Any drawers or?
No. It just seems like a fairly standard table. It looks very similar to some of the other ones you've seen that are, still standing on Istamek.
Andis is going to take a seat. The sign clearly says that they will be back shortly, so we should just
a rules follower. Andis 147.
Knack would like to do a perception check to look around.
Go right ahead.
Say 32.
So you see beside this metal shuttered window what looks like the outline of a hidden door in the north wall. Touching it is softly clicks and swings open in your direction, maybe just like an inch or so. And you can tell that there is a much larger, greater chamber beyond, as a little bit of flickering flame light, torches, enters into this small crack you've made in the aperture.
In every haunted castle, there's always a hidden door.
In every boss's office, there's a hidden turlet.
Executive washroom.
Yes.
All right, well, this is probably it. I'm going to open the door. Alindra, come in right behind me and be ready for the worst.
Andis
course.
follows them into the bathroom.
So, no need to move. Let me just reveal and explain what we're seeing. Reveal and explain. No need to move. As you crack the door open, it is very silent. It is an ancient Kish door. You see a few torches burning here and there among the walls, dimly illuminating a very large 2-story chamber. Each of the floors is full of rows of shelves, each containing a half dozen or so of these ancient Kish triangular data pads, the ones that you've found in various places around Istamek. The balcony on the second floor stretches above you along the eastern, northern, and western walls, and in the northeast there's a metallic pod on the second floor looking over this room. On the outside of it is painted a mural of a humanoid with devilish features.
Can I kick on the motion detector to see if there is anything moving nearby?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it goes out, it reaches like 30 feet or so. Nothing moving, at least not from where you're standing inside this smaller chamber.
But from the door, we don't see anybody.
That is correct.
This is eerie. I don't like it. That one Kish said that they were expecting us. We should be careful for traps.
If it looks like a trap and smells like a trap, it's probably a trap. Is there a rock or any kind of small object that we can throw into the room?
There are some chairs around the table. Your guns, I'm sure you can just spit a gun out and toss it in.
EV, take that chair and throw it into the room, because even if it's not a trap, it'll look cool.
I found the Sosoki. You can throw that into the room.
Ah, yes. Yosoki are much more aerodynamic than chairs. Good thinking, Andis.
Yeah, just do the furball special.
Just whip them.
Whip them good. Bow, 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 bow.
All right, so Andros is just going to take a chair and just kind of try and scoot it along the ground and see if it triggers anything.
Nothing. As you do, though, a voice calls out, intoning from above somewhere. You don't see the form attached to it, but it's a very, very deep voice, and it says,
It said you would come. It said that you would seek to steal the power of the ancestors. All it told me has come to pass.
I mean, technically, only the first thing has come to pass. That's only one. It's like 1 to 2. He's batting 500.
Can I try something?
Go for it.
Steal the power of the ancestors. We were given the power of your ancestors. They chose us and not you. How do you respond?
It told me it speaks in lies. It said that you would say all the things you have said. You would do all the things you have done. It sees beyond this time and this place. Why don't you come into the light?
All right, so hearing that, I think Andros would step out into the middle of the bottom floor.
As you do, you can make me a perception check. Anybody that's moving into the room.
So it's a 24 for Knack.
Oh boy. Oh geez. A lot of low rolls here. You guys all moving in? Remy, you're staying back. Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, Knack's the only one that you sense movement in the couple corners behind you, these dark corners of the room. As you move forward, the voice comes back and says,
Please guide our hands, Dark Lord. Give me the power to stand strong here in the eyes of my dead ancestors. Xavra has the strength to end this all.
From this metallic pod over your heads, you hear something screaming psychically, a voice calling out into your minds. I think to everybody. It's a language maybe Miles, perhaps Ramy knows, or anyone else here. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
Ramy does.
Yeah, so you hear a psychic scream, and from inside this pod up here to the northeast, a voice say,
To the devourer, all life must go.
You see maybe a shadow move across the balcony above you, and you hear the other voice, a Kish voice, Lindra, you've heard before, say,
It speaks within my mind. It has shown me the pain and suffering of the universe beyond Istamek. I owe it everything for it has opened my eyes to the ignorance of my own people, the uselessness of our bonds. But first, I owe it a sacrifice, and you all will do nicely.
Stepping forward is indeed a large Kish warrior from the back of the balcony, wearing a mismatched set of armor and a orange mote of light over his shoulder. This is Xavra, and as the mote begins to burn across the armor, it lights up in different plates that form a orange suit of Solarian armor. And we're in initiative turn order right now, because jumping from the shadows, you hear an Eohai screech, as well as a Kish war cry. And this is what Xavra looks like.
Mom?
Oh, he looks pretty rad.
He's rad.
That's pretty cool. I can't wait to rip his boat from his
His
body.
feet. He has like claw feet.
Like all
Like all
Kish.
all Kish.
Yeah, but it's scary when they want to kill you.
Most of them have wanted to kill us.
So, yeah, he holds what looks like a ancient Kish pistol in one hand, a longsword in the other. From the shadows comes a couple other combatants. We're in combat. We rolled right before we started tonight. I'm gonna make a couple rolls in front of you guys. Beep bop and boot up. Let's roll some D20. How about that? All right, 16 on my first one, 18 on my second. I'm not gonna lie, those are pretty good rolls.
Does my perception check give me any kind of reflex save or anything to what's about to happen?
And we can do a quick surprise round. If you have a move or a standard action, Knack Feldspar, you would indeed see what looks like Eohai coming up from the eastern side of the room, and a female Kish warrior to the west.
I get a move or standard action in a surprise round. You better believe I'm gonna get them, and I'm also gonna use my ability so that I don't have to spend an RP until the next rest period to add that to everybody in the circle, and a +2 damage bonus for everything.
Pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, that might be useful turn one, where everyone is still up and still ready to go. First in the turn order, though, is actually going to be what looks like Xavra. He steps forward, aims down from the balcony towards you all with this pistol, and is going to Edros coming at you. Pistol shot. 19 on the dice. Oof. That's how I like to start things off here. So that is going to be hits. Let me roll some damage. Okay, yes, so it's going to be 20 points of cold damage. It seems like this is some kind of Kish frost pistol. Hits your armor and gets a little bit soaked up, right?
Yeah, the thermal capacitor gives me cold resistance 5. So you said that was 20?
20 points of damage I rolled.
All right, 15.
2 5s, yeah. That is his turn, and on the other side of the room, there are a few Eohai that are indeed going to move forward. One to Edros, another to Andis, right next to the door, and they're going to make some attacks. Flip pages. Let's first go. This one is going to attack you, Edros. Come at you with let's do the bite attack. This creature, piercing bite attack. Oh boy.
Rock.
Haven't rolled under 15 so far tonight. I'm liking it. 18 on the dice. I don't need to know your casing. That's a hit. Let's do some damage rolls here.
I could use some more disease.
Minimum damage. Well, these look like very healthy Eohai, so no fortitude saves. But that is 12 points of piercing damage. The other one on Andis is going to make a claw attack. What is your KAC, Andis?
It is 22.
That is a hit. D8. Max damage on this one, that's 19 points of bludgeoning damage. Huge meaty paw just kind of barreling into you, trying to knock that gun out your hand. And along the other side of you is this female Kish warrior who steps forward and is holding, indeed, 2 Kish axes, one in each hand. What? And they're pretty huge. They're assault Kish axes. This one's coming right to Naxizrak.
So it's been fun, everybody. We look forward to being back with a new character next week. It's going to be so much fun.
They're archaic. You're gonna do fine. Just let me roll this one here real quick. Oh my gosh, 19 on the attack roll. Yes, that is a hit.
Wow.
I have to get more dice. I don't even have this thing.
Oh, God, I'm gonna die right now. Oh, this is not any fun.
Fairly average damage. So I rolled 11 on 2d10. That is 28 points of damage, and that is before the archaic, so 23, because you were wearing regular armor.
Oh, God.
23 slashing damage. Okay, and...
Oh, there's another attack, isn't there?
no.
Oh, it's one attack for both axes?
They moved forward, yeah. That
Okay.
no pounce attack for this Kish warrior. Hi, Becky. And that brings us... I rolled very high on both of their initiative rolls. The start of your guys' turn 1, and it's 147.
Question for you about this pod, this pillar thing.
Yeah.
How tall is that?
About the size of a humanoid.
Okay, so does it take up approximately a 5 foot by 5 foot square? Is it roughly
No.
square shaped, or is it?
No,
so would you be able to
circular.
move? Would you be able to move around the balcony, sort of past it, or is it sort of blocking the balcony?
Yeah, I'll rearrange it. You'd be able to squeeze by. You probably couldn't run past it. It might take up a few bits of movement.
Okay. All right. I'm going to activate my jetpack and move action fly up to the balcony, sort of on the western side of the building.
Oh,
and I'm gonna look at Xavra and level my big old disruptor rifle.
So this is going to provoke attacks of opportunity. Are you cool? Are you cool with that?
I'm super cool, Patrick. Oh, just don't roll any more 19s, please.
All right. So these are the two EO high. They're kind of got you, not surrounded, but they are
Kind
on
of
you.
pinning me in, yeah.
Yeah. So first one, that 20 was wanting to come. It's an 8 on the dice. And your KC was 22.
26 with the movement.
So with mobility, right? That is a miss.
Nice.
And the
Second
other one, to roll a little bit better.
Oh, there's that 19 on the dice.
19.
That's the opposite of what I wanted.
Did you buy a neck shirt, Patrick? What is going on?
Close. I bought 20. I don't know if you guys have seen our sales recently. It's like, wow, why are we doing so well? I'm wearing. I did a YouTube video. I'm wearing like 50 neck shirts on. That 20 has got to come up eventually.
I was gonna say your the roominess in your mic is much lower. It must be all those neck shirts
It's
you're wearing.
sound dampening. Yeah. Max damage on a D8, 19 points. This is a quick slam against your ankle as you move up. 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
But you're up there. You are fairly out of danger until next turn.
Yeah. Some out of danger. Right. So I'm gonna level my disruption rifle at Chaboy, and I'm gonna give him an old blasto.
He's getting a little bit of cover from this banister, but probably doesn't matter. What do you roll?
That'll be a 21 to EAC.
That is indeed going to be a miss. Maybe some of your sonic damage does blast into his armor. Seems to just bounce right off this Solarian outer skin that he's wearing. Next in the turn order, Edros Veronis.
Oh boy, we've got a mess. But I've got an EO high in front of me, so I guess I'll just deal with the threat that looms in front. I've got the Kish Axe. I'm going to take 2 swings. First attack is going to be, looks like an 18 against KAC.
Ooh, against KAC, that is a miss.
Oh, okay. Well, second attack. Maybe this one will be better. Nope. No.
It will not be. It will indeed be worse. Oh, this EOI is going to get a few more chances to snack, I think. That is Adros's turn. Next in the turn order, still back in the prior chamber, Remy Quindar.
Okay. Well, so Remy thinks that he forgot to leave Mr. McScruffin some food, so he's going to go back to the ship.
All right, cool. This fight just got a little harder. It's a 4-person Starfinder party now.
No, so I can see everything that's going on, though, right?
Barely. You're standing inside the room, not even in front of the door. You have very scant line of sight on anyone.
All right. So what I'm going to do...
You gonna make it like Alexander Hamilton and jump up inside the room where it happens?
Sure.
All right.
So I'm going to move to where the door is.
Okay. Standing Alindra right in front of you. What do you got for a standard action?
So I can see the Kish to the northeast that Edris is fighting, correct?
That is an Eohai.
The Eohai, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay, so that'll be 2d4 as you moved. Go ahead and roll them.
All right, so that's 8 and a 4. That's 12. And does that I get the +2 for that as well?
Yes, so 14.
No, 14.
Alrighty, yep, that is a hit. Couple of force missiles bludgeoning into this one. It's so busy dodging these Kishaks from Adros, it doesn't even notice you creep on over. Next in the turn order, Knack, you have a very large Kish woman bearing down on you with 2 axes. What do you want to do, Drew?
Yep, and my 5-foot step escape from that was blocked by my teammate. So,
Oh no, you weren't in front of the door. There's no 5-foot step.
I can't 5-foot
sideways
step
through a door.
diagonally.
No, there's not 15 feet of movement into a door.
I could roll.
Incorrect. What do you want to do? Not a lot of places where you can 5-foot guarded step.
Pronk. Okay, so I'm gonna get him once again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add the RP once again for everything in the circle that can be seen. I'm gonna quick draw my Corona laser pistol. I'm gonna fire it point blank range at this Kish lady. That's gonna do an attack of opportunity, isn't it?
Yes. Sounds good to me. I'll make that attack roll all day long. Let me just.
Hang on. Let me rethink that because I didn't realize that when I did that.
No, you'll be fine. You'll probably roll a 20 and not me. My dice are so hot right now. They're like magma, Drew.
It's true.
I can't. The problem is I can't go anywhere.
Just jetpack away. Jetpack away.
Jetpack away will still do an attack of opportunity.
Come on, listen to the own podcast that we're playing right now. What you can do is a tumble move if you want to try and not provoke the attack of opportunity. Moving through a threatened square of an opponent, it is a DC 15 plus 1.5 the opponent's CR. So if you think you are good at ye old acrobatics, think you're good enough, Knack, you can try for that and do a full move.
I have a +9 for acrobatics, but I don't trust it. Because I don't know what the CR for this character is. This enemy is.
No clue.
I'm just gonna say, Andis, buddy, you took a lot of heat down there. Take some SP back. Here's 21 stamina. Don't get killed.
Thank you. What's the range on that?
I think it's 30 feet.
I don't think you have 30 because he's up on another story.
Oh, because it said 25 when I looked.
Yeah, but they have jetpacked up a good distance. I think you might just be out of it where you are.
Yes.
You gotta make a decision here, Drew.
30 feet. Good lord. Why is this so pronking complicated?
Yeah.
So if I attack one of the Eohai, is that going to draw an attack of opportunity for this lady?
Yes, and it will definitely be a natural 20. Guarantee you, Drew.
I'm still going to take a 5-foot step to the north to give me some more breathing room for the next turn.
But no attack.
No attack.
Oh boy. All right, my mouse was hovering over that. I've got the D20 macro set up as D20 and 3 exclamation points. I was like so excited to go click. That is your turn, bringing us to the bottom of the turn order. Sadly, Alindra, Valis.
All right, I'm going to take a 5-foot step to where Knack was and attack the lady that was attacking him.
Too high, Becky. All right. Oh, that's a good little castling move you guys did.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Awesome.
Yeah. Trade that king for a rook.
Right.
I don't know the piece.
Whatever. I don't do chess. All right. Okay. So I'm going to swing my solar weapon. That's gonna miss. That's a 16 to attack.
18 with the get 'em. Unfortunately, not enough. That is kind of a disastrous turn 1. Not a lot of hits on your guys' side, and it takes us to turn 2. We're right back with Xavra at the top. A few more targets. Definitely sees Andis across the way. Andis, you have this slight bonus from the railing that you're right next to as well.
Trying to hunker down a little bit.
Yeah. Xavra takes aim with this whatever kind of frost pistol they have, and it's gonna make 2 attacks. 2 attacks at you. First one. Oh boy, natural 2.
Yes.
Good thing I hunkered down.
Not a hit. Yeah, the hunkering is helpful. And the second,
Got a hankering for a hunkering.
like a 7 on the dice. That is going to be a hit. Go ahead and roll a couple of d6 for this pistol. That is going to be 14 points of cold damage as, your shoulder ices up. Taking a direct hit. Xavra's turn, and Becky and her dangerous Eohai. This one is, let's see. It looks like if you would like to make an attack of opportunity, Edros, you can. This one pounces forward on Lindra's backside. You want to make an attack?
I will make an attack here, and that should do it. 28 to 30, 25 points of damage.
So Knack did not spend the.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you spent another RP this second turn?
Yes, I did.
Ooh boy. 30 is indeed a hit. What we got going on damage wise?
25 points of damage.
Ooh, jeez Louise. Yeah, so you bring your Kish Axe down on this creature's back as it is reaching out to both bite and claw at Alindra's back herself. And it's going to make those attacks. Alindra, you are now being flanked by this Kish warrior and one of her Eohai fighting in tandem. The first attack, 15 on the dice, that's a hit. The second attack, 3 on the dice. What's your KAC?
23.
Oh boy. I think even with bonuses here, that second one's a miss, sadly. You roll some damage. That is going to be 17 points of piercing damage as it does get to sink its maw into your calf. Just as Adros is handling it behind you. This one is going to make a couple attacks on you, Adros. I'll make a couple bite attacks. Let's go for the first one.
KAC is 24.
Oh boy, I've rolled a 12 on the dice. This one not flanking. Man, I should have moved around you. That is a miss, just a miss. And the second one, a 15. That is a hit, and just a hit. And minimum damage, so 12 points of piercing damage. Becky, this warrior, has one target in front of her, and that is Alindra Valis, flanking with her Eohai. 2 Kish Axes coming at you. First one, 8 on the dice. Ooh, that's going to be, I think, a hit. That is a hit. Thankfully, with the flanking. Second attack.
Oh, no.
Natural.
Oh, no.
Natural 20 on an assault Kish Axe. I'm going to do the first damage for the first attack.
Wait, on Istamek, nothing can be critted.
Oh, no, this room is going to be the center of Crit Central of the capital of Istamek. So the first regular axe attack, roll that now. I've rolled a 7 on 2d10, so pretty low. 24 points of slashing damage. Now the critical. Out is 54 points of damage, as the first one seemed to be a glancing blow. The second one cuts through your armor right at the chest, the side of your torso, and it's getting in deep there. Unfortunately, this has the critical wound effect.
Oh no!
Something bad is going to happen here. Yeah, I need to roll a d20 for this.
Does she get any kind of reflex save to cut some of this damage?
Yeah. There are saves associated with each wounding effect, either a reflex fort or the 2. It's just going to depend on what he rolls.
Well, I've rolled the wound effect, and she brings the axe down on you. It is 54 points of damage. I need you to make a fortitude save.
It's an 11. Can I re-roll that?
Have you used your jacket for the day?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
All right, let me re-roll that then. That's a 15.
DC 16.
Oh, no!
Yeah. So, she brings the axe down right into the side of your head. It breaks the skull. Breaks the skin, breaks the skull, and you are stunned for 1 round.
Oh no.
As per the critical effect. So, your I believe your Solarian weapon dismisses, and you're just kind of left barely able to stand on your own 2 feet.
Patrick, did it have the severe wound ability?
Did not, but something seemed to be giving it that, because I did roll 2d20 on that critical wound table. I picked the one that I wanted.
Heavens to Betsy.
Heavens to Betsy indeed. That is her turn. It's about 70-something damage. I need you guys to get in this fight, and I need Andis 147 to go next.
All right, I'm going to Miracle Worker, and I'm going to use up that ability for the day, and it's a move action, and I'm going to overcharge my Disruption Rifle, and I'm going to try to lay out Xavros right now.
Xavra thinks it's about to get hit. Go ahead and roll that attack.
16 on the attack. 16.
Brutal miss. Sadly, the banister in front of him just like splinters into a few places. Looks like he's smiling over in your direction, taking aim again, perhaps with his pistol. That's your turn, right? Because it takes the move action.
Yeah, move action to activate the Miracle Worker, and standard to overcharge.
Edros Veronis, we are on to you, surrounded by EO High. What do you want to do?
Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. I mean, Adros he probably just sees Alindra just absolutely get leveled, and
It's a lot of damage.
it's a lot of damage, and he knows that partially that's because this EO High has pinned her in, so he's going to want to try and take out this EO High as quickly as possible.
All right.
So he's going to double attack that EO High. So first attack with the axe of Kish. That's going to be a 23.
That's a hit.
That's going to be... Do I still have get him with the damage?
Yes, you do.
That's going to be 35 points of damage.
It is bloodied. It is not doing too well.
Okay, please connect. Please connect on this second one. Yes!
Yeah.
Same roll. So that's going to be another 30 points of damage.
I BS you not, Tyler. It had exactly 30 hit points.
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes!
Dead. Lop its head off. It goes rolling to the ground.
You stinking creature, get off Alindra!
Blood splatter all across Raimi, who's standing still there in the doorway.
Alindra is silent as, stunned, but Rebecca thanks you.
Oh yeah, no, you took an axe to the head. You're not forming sentences for a few seconds. That is your turn, bringing us to Raimi Quindar.
Raimi is going to aim his X-Gen gun at the fellow next to Adros.
All right, this is the other EO High that's been harassing him. Go right ahead.
Ugh. It's a 16 on the die.
Guys got to roll higher than a 10. That is a miss. Any movement or anything else you want to do?
Not this time, no.
Then that takes us to Nak Feldspar. We're back to you, Drew.
I am going to say get him, but specifically on the Kish lieutenant here on the eastern side. So no more damage extra, and we're only focusing on this lady. And then Alindra, hang in there, inspiring boost, and I am going to add an RP to inspiring boost.
Oh boy, just burning through some RP.
Yeah, well, we gotta keep my damage dealers up. So that's 21 stamina plus my level. So that's 29 stamina back to Alindra.
Thank you.
Okay, that is your turn, Alindra. Your turn. You can do nothing while stunned.
Yeah, I just stand there looking stupid.
Yeah, as Hibeki pulls the axe from the side of your head, dripping in Lashuntan blood.
Did I become unattuned when stunned? Sorry, I've never been stunned before.
It looks like just unconsciousness.
Okay, so I keep my 1 point of attunement in Photon, but I don't gain another one on this turn, right? Does that sound right?
No, I'm pretty sure you can indeed go towards stellar attunement.
Even while stunned, so I can gain another attunement point?
Yeah, because I think you can do purely mental actions while stunned still.
Oh, okay, great.
That's
While-
some good news.
While stunned, you drop everything. You can't take actions and are flat-footed. Now, it doesn't take an action to go towards stellar mode, correct?
No. Cool.
Alrighty, so good point there. So it is turn 3, the top of the turn order. Xavra hanging out on top of the balcony.
Shootout at the Temple Found.
Oh, that's what you think is happening right now.
Hashtag episode title.
Did we forget we're fighting against a, at this point, fully graviton attuned Solarian?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I really didn't. Yeah.
Xavra is actually going to leap down from the balcony right in front of Edros.
Can I smack him?
I'll allow it.
Yeah, smacky times. 30.
30 is going to be a hit.
All right. 23 points of damage. -5 if the Solarian armor counts as modern.
Yeah, so this is your Kish axe that you're swinging at him.
Yeah, that's the one I have in my hand.
Right, so it doesn't seem to do as much damage to Xavra. He just jumps right behind you. You're able to get that reaction attack off for this turn.
Okay.
And from behind you, Xavra raises a hand in your guys' direction. And I need, I think, everyone here, except for Andis, still up on the balcony, to go ahead and please make me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, we've got some rolls. I hear some consternation. Does anybody want to re-roll theirs?
I might have accidentally rolled mine twice, but I think I'm gonna roll mine. I think I'm gonna take that with the eel jacket.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my eel jacket.
Kind of forcing your hand if you click accidentally.
There we go.
Ooh, yeah, Rami, you rolling better the second time. Dross, are you wearing one?
I am in fact wearing one.
Want to take that roll or take your chances with a 16 on the fort save?
I'm gonna just take my chances. I'll hold the jacket.
Alrighty. DC on this stellar revelation, 17. Fail for Idros and a pass for a Knack, a pass for a Rami, and Alindra. You too.
Yep.
So this ability is not one that our own Solarian has. It's called Time Dilation. When fully attuned, you make time pass more slowly for enemies as a standard action, projecting a cone of slow. You are affected by the spell slow. So you are staggered. You can only take a single move or a standard action each turn, but not both, and you cannot make full attacks.
Cool.
And you also move half your normal speed, but you move like 45 feet a turn, so I don't think that matters as much.
I can't take reactions either.
Can't you? Oh, when staggered.
Yeah.
Oh, good thing you've already taken your reaction this turn.
My
Yeah.
final reaction.
Final one. That is Xavra's turn. We still got an EO high. This one is going to keep trying to bang on an Edros, bite, and take him down. Dagger does nothing to your AC. That is I rolled a 7 on a dice. I miss. And the second attack. Oh, 16. That's it. I can't roll good damage dice against you, so 15 points of piercing damage. Now we're back to Alindra and High Becky. Stunned, you're no longer surrounded, no longer being flanked, Rebecca. But she is indeed going to make a couple of attacks against you still.
Becky with the good axe.
First attack, 17 on the dice. That's a hit. Second attack,
Becky.
12 on the dice. Also a hit. Danger. Just going to roll both these together. In total, between the two attacks, that is 52 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah, I only had 50, so I'm out.
Out of the combat. That is their turn. And that takes us back to Andis 147, still up top. You've got everyone down below now in the first floor. Got a nice little firing solution. What do you want to do?
Can I see the EO high?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take a move action to track the EO high, and I'm going to take a shot at that.
All right, go right ahead.
Ooh, that is a Knack. Am I getting get him right now?
You are not.
I'm not. Okay. That's a 34 to hit.
Hit.
And a 26 to damage.
What did you roll?
Because of Miracle Worker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
+2 to attack and damage.
Nice.
This one not doing too well, still in the fight, and still pretty focused on Idros right now.
Because it doesn't have a jetpack.
It can't get up there very easily. I'm looking for climb speeds. I don't got it on these guys. Oh, wait, no, I do. Oh, no, it's coming for you next.
Oh, no.
Climb speed of 20. It'll be up there in a couple of turns. I forgot they're basically half howler monkeys or half baboons. The baboon half has got the climb speed. That is Andis' turn. Next, Idros. You just saw Alindra go down. Matter of mere seconds to this Kish warrior. What do you want to do?
I've got Xavra and an Eo high in front of me. Knack next to me, a downed Alindra behind me, and a really wicked looking Kish lady. Can I stand over Alindra's body?
Yeah, you can move on to the square now that she's indeed down.
I wouldn't be able to attack this round if I did that.
That is correct. Lots of hard decisions here.
Yeah, I'm just going to attack the Eohai and just try to get another monster off the playing field. I can't take a double attack, so it's just a single attack with the Axe of Kish. And that's a hit. That's an easy hit. 29 points of damage.
Against the Eohai?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, yeah, it's bloodied. It's not doing great. That is Adross's turn. Raimi, you hear a massive battle raging in this room. What do you got?
All right, so I'm going to target the Eohai that Adross just slapped.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to fire my extra rifle at it.
Daka. Let's see what happens. Ooh, yeah.
24
That's going to be a hit.
with 27 damage.
Filling it full of lead. Its body drops to the ground. That is one dead Eohai.
Nice.
Did
Say hello to my little friend.
or a few less damage, and it would have still been standing. So
done.
2 Eohai down, and we got a couple of angry Kish still to deal with. Nak Feldspar, you are caught immediately between Xavra and this hunter.
Love
this
trying.
warrior. Technically, you are being flanked right now. What would you like to do?
If I stab Alindra with a serum or healing Mark II, will that bring her back into the fight to allow her to move this turn?
On her turn, she would get an action, yes?
I would not do that.
Don't.
Don't.
Tumble away. Don't do that. Because if you heal her, then she'll get up, and then that warrior will target her and absolutely kill her.
Yes. Please
Absolutely.
heal me.
Okay, so do I have to take a 5? So if I move to this square, am I safe from attacks of opportunity?
You can guarded step back behind Adross, and if you're guarded step, it will not provoke an attack.
Okay. I'm sorry to have to do this, guys. Guarded step, and I've got to move around the corner here to get out of the way.
Okay. Get out of the way of what? The combat?
To just catch my pronking breath, man.
Alrighty. Hiding in the back corner, next is Drek. Taking himself out of the attack equation right now. It looks like Adross is the only target. And that brings us to Alindra Vallis. No longer staggered nor stunned. What?
Just unconscious.
Yes. And it's up to you. You can spend resolve points to automatically stabilize, if that's what you want to do.
But if I do that, will that make me a target?
Not any more so than if you were just on the ground dying.
Okay. Yeah, let me stabilize. I'll use an RP.
So at this point, I believe the automatic stabilization is going to be 1/4 of your maximum, which is, if you have 8, it's going to be 2 RP.
Okay.
How many do you have in total? 8 or 9?
8.
And used half of them, bringing us to turn 4. Xavra, face to face with Adross Veronis. You got a good Kish axe attack in on him. He's going to get a couple of longsword attacks in on you, Adross. How about that?
Sounds good to me. Let's see what he has. Let's see what you got, Xavra.
Ultra thin longsword coming at you. First attack.
Dangerous.
10 on the dice. Your KAC right now, 24 still.
Correct.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Second attack, 16 on the dice. 2 hits.
All right, let's do it.
Slashing damage. First damage roll. 35 points of damage.
Okay.
Slashing damage goes through your armor, cutting up your axe swinging arm. The second attack going straight to your chest, doing a little bit more damage, not a ton more. 36 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, some damage coming to Adross. Both of our frontline fighters in a tough spot, but no more tough than right now as Hibeki, you can make an attack of opportunity if you want, moves right behind you, flanking with Huntmaster Xavra.
I can't make attacks of opportunity. I'm staggered.
Oh, Pronk.
She moves behind you, free attack, flank with Master. That is a hit. I've rolled 11 on damage dice for this Kish axe. This is indeed going to be a little bit less. Let me do some math. 21 points of damage. And that's her turn. That is indeed slashing damage as well. Taking us to Andis.
All right. Oh, heavens. Oh, heavens. Okay. All right. What's my shooting situation on Becky?
I'd say from where you are standing, you can see her pretty unobstructed.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just right down the alley above her.
Okay. Since I desperately want to kill Xavra, but Becky is really the dangerous person right now.
She's pretty dangerous, not gonna lie.
So I'm going to give her a track and overcharge my weapon and take a shot.
Yes! Hallelujah!
All right, hang on a second. I have to roll 2 more d6.
Natural 20.
Jabert, why do you have to roll 2 more d6?
Because I overcharged my weapon.
I don't like this at all.
And you also rolled what on the die to attack?
Natural 20.
No, my enemies don't have immunity from these crits. My only weakness.
Are you ready for a big old total here?
Please.
It was 55 points of damage.
Nice.
Again,
Significant chunk.
basic Becky. Basic.
No other critical effect on that weapon, correct?
No, absolutely. There is a staggered DC 18.
Oh no. Fortitude save?
Yeah.
I don't like my own medicine.
Yeah, stagger.
Stagger, go ahead and make that fort save right now. Natural.
Yes, we needed that so bad. We needed that so badly.
Oh, man.
Oh, gross. Okay, so yeah, she's indeed staggered. Boy, oh boy. Wait. Yeah, she is indeed staggered, and as per the condition. Ooh, gosh, it's so gross. Only take a single move or standard action, not both. No full attack actions, and can still take swift actions, not reactions. Now, is that just for a turn? The staggered critical effect?
I believe with critical effects, it's just for a round. I mean, it's not for more than a round, I don't think. So.
No.
Okay, that is a pretty needed turn right now. That is the way to start your guys' turn for Edros Veronis. Your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm still staggered.
Yep, I'll tell you when that wears off.
Anytime now, buddy.
Not turn 2, I can tell you that. Or turn 3, I guess.
Yeah. Gosh, Andis just laid out this massive blast. I'm gonna swing. Seeing that maybe there's an opening. Edros is gonna pivot around and swing at the Kish at this lady, but he's going to do so while fighting defensively.
Okay.
So this is a -4, and there's no get him right now, so it's just the full -4.
Double checking is fighting defensively free.
It's a standard.
Standard.
It's a standard or full action. So
gotcha.
Dude,
All right.
it's a 24 to hit.
24 against her KAC, a trained high-level Kish soldier. That is just a.
Oh man, that's 24 points of damage.
Ooh, I need every bit of it. Between Andis's blast and your axe, I'm pretty bloodied right now.
Just go down! Just go down! Die! Why won't you die?
Raimi Quindar, we're on to you.
Not taking any chances. Raimi is going to cast Magic Missile.
That will provoke, because she is right in front of
staggered.
She's staggered.
Oh no!
Yes!
16 points of damage.
No! Ooh, that's a big amount. She's still up. Oh
No!
taking a lot.
That was like the most I can get from Magic Missile, too.
Yeah, it's almost like a level 1 spell. Not gonna drop her. Oh boy, I needed her attacks of opportunity. That's why I put her right in the middle of this combat.
That's why I used it right then, because I knew you couldn't do it.
Oh, she's not looking great. Knack Feldspar, hiding around the corner. What you got, Drew?
I'm gonna move over here. Get him.
Moving north. You can see her now.
Get him against Becky with the good axe. I'm gonna quick draw my semi-auto pistol and get him. Attack! And that is gonna be a 17 to hit.
3 on the dice. Pick up those off this digital table, because that is a miss.
Pronk!
Melinda, Rebecca, we're on to you. You have stabilized. Now, if you want to spend an RP right now, you gain immediate hit point back, and you can take your turn.
Okay, I am going to do that. So I get 1 HP, right? But I'm just going to stay on the ground and use Crush. And I was trying to decide who to use this against, but this lady is getting on my nerves. So
Okay. Yeah, use it on Becky.
yeah, so I use it on her, and she gets a fortitude save, or she becomes staggered for a round.
Another round of stagger. No, thank you. I'm going to roll well. Oh, almost came up with a 4. What is the DC we're trying to hit here?
18.
Rolled a 21. 21. Pass.
I tried.
That is her turn. Turn 4 over turn 5. And Becky and Xavra surrounding Edros Varanus. Not looking good for the Vesk with the sun on his chest. 2 attacks coming from Xavra. First one is an 8 on the dice. What is your KAC right now?
26.
Little bonus. Now the fight defensively almost completely negated by being flanked at this moment. 8 on the dice is going to be a hit.
God.
I don't know what I need to roll to miss with this gentleman.
Less than an 8. How about a 7?
7 is still going to be a hit.
Oh, wow. Well, cool. No.
No. This is not going to be good for us.
Let me just do some math here. Yeah, no. With the flanking, if she wasn't flanking, it would be a miss. But with flanking, yeah, that's a 27. Ooh, rolling a bunch of damage once again.
How are you doing, Edros?
Peachy.
We'll find out in a few seconds. First attack, 30 points of damage. Second attack, 38 points of damage. Slashing both. And this is why you did all that training back on the Drift Rider. This is why you've been beefing yourself up. But that is not the end of the enemy's turn. Hibiki, staggered, can only make a single attack. She actually is going to turn around and attack Raimi, who is standing behind her.
He did nothing to her.
Yeah,
You just hit her with a magic ball.
magic missile in her back.
Thanks, teammate.
And I feel like I can roll another 20, but only if it's against a low AC opponent. So this one's coming. This one's coming to a ring. 11 on dice. That's going to be a hit.
Okay.
I've rolled 7 on 2d10. So that is 19 points of damage. She brings this the single Kish axe down through your shoulder. And it's 147. We're back to you.
So I'm going to quick draw a high capacity battery and slap it on in Yawn Disruption Rifle.
That there Yawn Disruption Rifle.
Dang there, minor disruption rifle there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it there, sure.
That's a move action to reload it, right?
That's right. Quick action, draw the battery, move action, reload, and I'm gonna point it right back at Becky with the Kish axe.
Oh no more hits.
And I'm going to hold my overcharge. I'm just going to take a regular shot this time.
Okay.
That's going to be a 28 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yep. And that's going to be 19 points of damage.
Oh boy. So close, so close. She is still up. Oh boy. Oh no, who knows? Maybe if it had been boosted or overcharged, I could have done it, but
Don't tease me. Don't tease me, Patrick. Patrick, don't tease me.
Edros Varanus, Tyler, back to you.
He's gonna trust that his teammates can get him out of this flanking situation. He's looking really, really bad, and so he's gonna. I don't even know. Somehow he just kind of pulls within himself, and he goes, "Seren Ray, keep me in this fight!" And he slaps himself, and his wounds start to close up with divine energies to try and keep him in the battle.
What is this ability?
So this is because I am a divine champion of Seren Ray, and I have access to a very limited amount of mystic spells from the healing connection, connection. So one of those things is Mystic Cure, and so I can cast it as a second level Mystic Cure spell, which gives me 3d8 plus my Wisdom modifier. Guess what? I have a massive Wisdom modifier. No, I don't. So yeah, but 3d8 plus my Wisdom modifier back to my hit points.
You roll 3 8s. It's happened on the show before. back in this fight.
I know. I need them.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
There's a 7. There's a 4. Not as good. Come on, 8. Oh, and a 1. Ooh.
Almost average.
Well, that's, I'll take it. That's, 12
Now
points altogether.
That's your standard action for the turn, right?
That's all I can do.
That brings us to Miles. Raimi, what do you got?
All right, so with Hibeki in front of me, I'm going to cast Jolting Surge. It is a touch spell that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Nope. But you make that attack against her EAC.
Yes, 27.
Nice.
That's gonna do it.
20 points of damage.
How much damage?
20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. You just lay a hand on the soldier's arm as she's reaching in with his kish axe to bring it back down on you again. The electricity arcs through it, and yeah, you see blood curdle in the back of her 3 eyes, and she is dead before she hits the ground.
Do I get to see her eyeballs pop out? The electrode is going to make her eyes pop.
2 episodes in a row. Yep, eyeballs popping out everywhere.
All right.
She's got a good eye for men.
Okay, that is Raimi's turn. Nakfeldspar, we're on to you.
I point towards Xavra and I say, "Get him!" And I point towards my friend, my cohort, my teammate, Edras Varanus, and I say, "Edras Varanus, you prophet of Saren Ray, you soldier, you cad, you pirate scoundrel, you get back in this fight." Inspiring boost, and I am spending a resolve point to add my level to that, so that is 29 stamina back to my buddy EV. You get in this fight, friend.
Thank you. That might keep me up for one more round, which is all we might need.
One more time.
Shall see. Alindra Valis, we're on to you. Rebecca, you're up. You're in this fight. You've got 1 hit point left. But you also have something else.
What do I have?
You have a
Full
nagging... attunement? You do have that. You have a nagging voice in the back of your mind, a doubtful voice telling you to run right now, and you can feel the same attunement built up in Xavra. Next turn, full photon attunement from your foe.
So I can sense that he is photon attuned, right?
You can't, but someone else can. What do you want to do?
Like that. It's the other one.
So just to clarify, I'm pretty sure I'm unattuned right now because I've been unconscious, right?
Yes. When you fall unconscious, you go into an attunement.
Right. Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna...
Rebecca,
Yeah.
I believe in you.
With my 1 hit point?
I believe in you.
Just run away.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and run around the corner.
Whoop. Well, I still believe in you.
It's me, Anders. I said I believe in you. That is your entire turn standing up, moving around, no attacks of opportunity. But probably couldn't have come at a better time because you do hear a photon stellar explosion the back of the room. I need Edros and Raimi to go ahead and make me a reflex save.
Edras, watch your step.
Supernova coming at you guys.
Please roll well. Oh, jeez Louise.
Oh, man.
What do you guys roll?
Both rolled 16.
Yeah, we both rolled a 10, but because of Knack, I have an 18.
DC on this reflex save is 17.
Oh, thank you, Knack.
This is gonna be a lot of damage.
Might not matter.
Full damage for Miles, for Raimi, and half for Edros. This is fire, though.
That's good.
That's 41 points of fire damage. Miles taking all of that, even behind Edros, 15 feet away, taking the full blast of Xavra's photon energy. And 20 points for Edros. Still in this fight, right? How are you doing, Raimi?
Not great.
Still up, though.
Yeah, I'm into my HP, but I'm up.
All right.
You're technically up. The best kind of up.
That is Xavra's turn. Just stands there, getting ready to make another attack next turn against Edros. A killing blow if he can. And it's 147.
All right, let me just... Okay. I'm going to target Xavra's for the first time.
Yeah. Well,
And I'm going to overcharge my disruption rifle. Patrick, are you ready for this?
Drop jams, drop
Thank
jams.
you so much. Oh, God, I knew there was a reason I played with you guys. Thank you. It's a 26 to hit.
Against EAC.
Yep.
That is a hit.
That's going to be 25 points of damage.
Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh, boy.
We need every drop. We need every drop.
Oh, wait.
include your
I'm sorry.
overcharge?
Oh, it did not. It did not. It's going to be 30 points of damage.
30 in toto. Yep. Takes every little bit of that damage.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, almost knocking loose one of these plates of Solarian armor on his shoulder. Doesn't look too happy. Looks up to the balcony and kind of, just angles in your direction. Sneak.
I wink back. I wink. I say,
Edros Veronis, still staggered. What would you like to do, Tyler?
Of course, I'm still staggered. Why? Gosh, man. I cannot let this guy make 2 attacks on me. I just straight up can't. I will not survive it.
Edris,
Do
can I say something?
go for it?
I believe in you.
You guys are wasting the nat 20 energy that Andis is radiating from the balcony. The only one of you to roll that natural quick. He's Jabber's trying to give you the energy.
So for a second, Edros thinks about stepping back because he knows. I mean, he's got wounds all over his body, and he wants to step back and try to get to a better position, but he knows that his teammates are behind him, and he has to stand in there for his team, and so he's going to hold ground and just try and beat this guy to death with a Kish axe to the dome. Let's go! Do it! That's hopefully a hit. 23? 25?
Bounces right off of his armor. Oh no! Yeah, Solarian with the armor option. Gonna be a little harder to hit. Gonna have to roll better than a 9. Well, at least above
Swift
a
action.
10.
Swift action, throw the Kish axe. Not a joke. I'm actually doing that, but it is funny.
Dropping it down. You can't take swift action. So that is your turn.
This sounds like XCOM, where like you get the axe, and it's a free action, just like whip it at somebody.
I can take swift actions, so I really do.
Thrown in the corner where it will be easily destroyed by fireballs and other. That's your turn, Raimi Quindar. We're back to you.
All right, so Remy's going to pop out into the room and to the side, close to where Alindra is, so that he has a clear line of sight and is now going to cast Arcing Surge.
So from right, Arcing Surge. Get a reflex save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Worst save for Xavra. Let's see how this
I'm sure it's like a 25 is your worst save.
D20 goes. What's the DC to hit?
It's 19.
Roll the 14 on the dice. Saved. So half damage. What did you roll?
That would be 17 points of damage.
Okay, writing that down. Takes all of it.
Yeah, he does.
Massive. Well, there's no damage reduction for this. A huge amount of this lightning bolt, catches like one free arm that was holding the pistol, arcing down through the armor. It kind of gets soaked up in his Solarian armor. Takes a look in your direction now and clicks his mandibles at you, but is still focused on Edros.
And then, and in kind, Remy gives him the Starfinder salute and flips him off.
Yes. That is a thing now, isn't it?
It is.
Knack joins Raimi in the Starfinder salute at the start of his turn.
That's Raimi's turn. Knack, you're next. What do you want to do?
I want to get him, and I want to, again, fire my semi-auto pistol at this evil Solarian mother pronker. So that's going to be a 28 to hit.
28.
I'm sorry, 29 to hit.
Getting some soft cover right now, but you are able to aim right above these shelves. Pop him right in the shoulder. What's that damage?
14 damage.
All right. Ooh, boy. And that's your turn. Alindra Valis around the corner. What do you want to do, Rebecca?
All right, I'm going to use gravity boost to climb up on the second balcony. Can I do that?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spider climb on up there. Walk about 10 feet. I'm gonna pop a Serum of Healing Mark 1. It's not gonna do much, but
Okay, so that is your turn.
that's my turn.
Yep.
Ouch.
Bare minimum on that.
Those mark ones are worthless.
Prog. Those are worthless.
They're just
Oh,
totally
God.
useless.
Zavra's turn. Edros in his sights. You hear the same psychic scream coming out of this metal container to the northeast. First attack roll. 15 on the dice is a hit. Second attack roll. 13 on the dice. 2 hits coming at you. First, it's going to be 36 points of damage. Brings this ultra thin blade down upon you. How are you looking at for damage?
He spits in Xavra's eye.
Oh, okay. So you're still up? Still
Yeah!
that swift spit action.
Yeah, it's a
Second. Oh no!
Oh, no.
So much. I've rolled 4 d8. 3 of them are 8s. Near max damage. This is 45 points of slashing damage.
You nearly killed me. But I am unconscious.
Oh, no.
And it has been some time since an Ed Ross has gone down, like 20-something episodes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been since the mountain eel.
It's been a while. That is Zabra's turn. Andis 147, we're back to you.
All right. I have saved my ammunition and I have coordinated my move actions and my standard actions. I'm going to move action, boost my weapon. I'm going to standard action, overcharge my weapon. And I am checking Chaboy Zavras. Neck, can I get a confirmation? Am I getting a +2 to hit on this boy?
Yeah, boy. You are.
Chaboy is getting a +2 to hit. Am I getting a +2 to damage?
Nah, boy. You're not.
Well, not that one. Okay, well, hang on. We'll cut it back. We'll cut it back.
Okay.
Okay.
Glad we're treating this so nonchalantly.
I'm just saying. I'm setting it up for when I do a real good job. Like,
We'll edit it when you roll that natural 1, which hasn't come up in this episode so far.
Like and subscribe.
I was about to say, you shoot Edros while he's down and you kill him.
Like and subscribe to Andis' shot right now.
Make me that attack roll.
okay, here we go.
Nice shot.
Patrick, 19 on the dice.
Patrick, I'm so good at this game.
Gross. I hate you. I hate everything about you, Jabert, and your long build up to rolling good numbers. That's it.
Wait, stop it. No, hang on. Let me. I have to roll the rest of my dice.
Oh yeah, you got some boosted overcharge to roll.
Don't
Okay,
kill
so I
him.
got that.
Don't kill him.
And I got this, and I got this. Okay, so my damage is 29 damage.
Gross. That's way too much for sonic damage.
It's a lot. I mean, have you ever like been in the concert and like you got a headache? It's like that, but except that I murder you.
Yeah, you blast him from pretty far on high. It's a good thing that he's looking for a target for next turn.
Oh no!
Because he's taken out a couple. Edros Fronis. Speaking of which, you're on the ground. What would you like to do, Tyler?
I'd like to spend 2 RP points, resolve points, and stabilize.
Done and done. Raimi Quindar, we're back to you so quickly.
All right.
Remember, we're trying not to kill this guy because he might come back super evil.
Yeah, great. It's not going to matter right now.
Yeah, he seems super evil right now.
Yeah. Let's deal with the evil in front of us.
Super evil-er.
I ignore whatever you said.
What do you want to do,
Soups
Miles?
Eves.
I'm gonna cast Caustic Conversion.
Ooh, level 2 spell. Haven't used one of those in a little bit.
In a little bit.
So, attack, roll.
Never mind.
No. 2 on the dice. Count your lucky stars. Like I said, a 1 has not been rolled this combat so far, meaning it's due. That is a miss. Do you want to make a move action?
Yeah, actually, I do. I'm gonna scooch on over around the corner here.
Okay. Moving back to Alindra's hiding spot in the eastern corner. Knack Felspar, we're back.
I have like so little life, so
I think that's That's the name of the game right now for most peeps.
Yeah, I am going to once again get him, and I'm going to fire my semi-auto pistol one more time, knowing that I am in range of this Mopro.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
That's going to be a miss. Pick up those dice. I don't want to see anything underneath a 10 being rolled on a dice from here on out. Alindra Vallis, we're back to you.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay where I am and use another Serum of Healing Mark 1.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, good luck to you. Hey.
That was 8.
Here we go.
Awesome.
The opposite. So you've rolled average on these healing serums now. That takes us backward. Ooh, so dangerous.
Oh, no.
Turn 8. Who do we got? Raimi's running around the corner. We've got a Alindra on the balcony, Andis on the balcony, and Naxidrak, who is about to get slashed in half with a very thin long sword. Xavra moves up. Ooh, rolls very low. But that is going to be a hit. A 5 is going to be a hit.
I think it's the KC of 23.
Against the KAC of 23. Yes, especially against that. Roll the damage dice. And I've rolled fairly low on the damage. This is 29 points of slashing damage. Just 29. That is Xavra's turn. Andis 147. He is almost immediately beneath you. What do you want to do?
So, my disruption rifle is out of ammo.
Ruh-roh.
So, I'm going to unstring my bow and arrow as a swift action
Oh,
boy.
man, here we go.
and make 2 shots.
Kish Battle Bow.
Whip, thwop.
First time firing this?
Indeed. I've never seen a bow and arrow before. Let's see how this goes.
Wait, dice gods in the universe, hear me. Oh no! Dice gods, why have you forsaken me?
Alright.
Oh boy, 17 on the dice. It's gonna be a hit against KAC.
That's gonna be a hit. Let me do one more of them good boys.
And roll a lot lower than that, please.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
I've fully been forsaken by the dice gods. I was like, first time using the battle bow, gotta be a natty 1, right? Gotta be. Okay, so first one is a hit. Now this is 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
2d8, yep.
2d8. Great.
And so that'll be 2 plus 7 plus 8 is going to be 16. Wait, 17. Wait, hang on a second.
Math is hard.
9 plus 8. 9 plus 8 is
17.
17, yep. That's right. And on the natural 20, it's going to be 13 plus only 12. Oh, I'm sorry, plus 4 over both of them. I was just looking at the first 2 d8 of each of those damage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so first attack, how much is that first attack for?
That first attack is for 19 points of damage.
And the critical?
And the critical is 31 points of damage.
15 total? Are you kidding me?
It's a lot.
Yeah, so one arrow sinks into his arm. That's the first one. But the second one, you catch him square where the armor does not cover. In his throat, nicking maybe an artery there. You see just a massive amount of blood pouring out of it. Oh, he's still up, and it's still ready to kill you guys.
Oh no! I look at Knack and I say, Knack, that's all I had planned. Beat him!
I really don't know how to use this bow.
Can we?
It's a good thing you guys got some more turns before he comes back again. Edros Veronis still got a chance to survive, Drew, because it is Edros Veronis' turn.
Okay, I'm going to spend a single resolve point, which takes me down to 4 resolve points, to gain a hit point.
Yep. Now you can take your full turn, moving, and oh no, you can still only take a move or a standard. I'm sorry.
I'm still staggered.
Yeah, it lasts for a number of rounds equal to the Solarian's level.
I'm so stupid. I am just so stupid.
Yeah, you want to use that jacket when you can.
Can I shoot Xavra from the ground?
From here, where you are on the ground, it'll be pretty hard. He's got some cover from the shelf, but you can indeed.
So do I have the? I guess the question is, do I have the move? Do I have the action economy to grab a gun off my back and shoot it? I don't think I do.
No, it's a move action to get a weapon. Do you have one? Do you have your glove of storing still?
Oh yeah, I do.
Anything in your glove of storing?
The Kish Axe. I can only do one move or one standard. I'm gonna stand up. Adros is gonna just stand up.
You want to get out of the way of Alindra's supernova that she has fully attuned?
I still have to stand up, Drew. I don't know. I'm on the ground. I can't do anything. If I want to move, I can crawl, but
How loud do you to just guarded step crawl away?
So for what it's worth, I can't get there to supernova anyway.
I'm not. Adros is going to stand up like woozy and curse his bad fortitude save.
Raimi Quindar, we're back to you.
All right, so Raimi is going to move back up further into the room so that he can get a sight onto Dubro.
That's on the
so-
balcony.
Yeah, you can move underneath the balcony over there.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Nice.
And Dross is in the way of that.
Yeah. If you move right here, you have an unobstructed view.
Oh, that's right, because the other thing is dead.
Moving up to get that line of sight.
Yeah, and then he is going
Xavra.
to cast Arcing Surge.
Bye, Knack.
Yeah, you are indeed in a straight line to Knack.
Thanks.
Go ahead and make that reflex a Max's rack.
Okay, so I won't cast that.
Oh no. These dice have been rolled, good sir. And you have to use your spell cache, is that correct?
Yeah.
Last level 3. Will this do it? This is an important reflex save for old Xavra. Let me go ahead and make that. 10 on the dice. Ooh, Knack. Oh, 30 Knack. Jeez. So Knack, you've saved, obviously, for half damage.
Oh, good.
A lightning bolt erupts. Drew, Knack sees this bolt erupt through the chest of Xavra, and it continues arcing in your direction. You only get like a little bit of it.
Oh,
But yeah, you see him like shake and convulse with the electricity. He falls down.
What?
He's down on the ground. We're out of combat.
Yes.
How are you doing, Knack?
Remy bows and just says, "You're welcome."
Is he dead?
Andis from the balcony steps 5 feet to the left and looks directly at Raimi and also gives a bow.
Na-
Just a little tip of the cap.
Knack takes his semi-auto pistol and fires it in the direction of Raimi, not intending to hit him, but if it does, he's not going to be sad about it.
Make me that heck roll. Ooh, it's a miss. I was hoping natural woman come up. It's about 6 seconds or so after the combat here. You see Xavra on the ground. His orange Solarian armor flickers, grows dim, and then begins to crack and shatter. And filaments of this orange light rises off of his body, like thousands of fireflies, and then just kind of like spark out. And he begins coughing up Kish blood.
Patrick,
Still alive.
Can I stabilize Zavras?
If you jetpack down, it looks like he already has. He's trying to get up on one knee by the time you get down there, and he says,
You think you've won, but what my ancestors built cannot contain it. The other demons have a head start on the stellar degenerator, and with it, they'll silence the screams in this universe for good.
Well, you couldn't kill us. They will not be able to kill us. And your puny god can do nothing. We will stop them as we stopped you.
barely is able to muster up. You guys have surrounded him, but he says,
You all may have defeated me, but can you defeat a living god? It that resides in the realms outside our own.
he touches an ancient Kish button on his belt. You hear a mechanical sound above you in the balcony. The door to the metallic pod swings open. We're still in combat. As you see emerging from this pod what looks like a swirling cloud of darkness form in the ceiling of this room. Small bolts of red electricity flash among them, and it makes the sound of air being sucked out of a ship into the vacuum. And from inside, Raimi, in Abyssal, you hear the words,
Its hunger will not be sated.
and you see a figure, a form, a humanoid emerging from the pod. It is a Sheeran, but something is terribly wrong with it. It moves with jerky, unreal movement, twitching as if controlled by an unseen puppeteer, and its large bug eyes completely blacked out. It wears the armor of a member of the Cult of the Devourer, but where its hands are, it has what looks like some kind of manacles locking them in place, and in where the palms would be, it feels out in front of it in these manacles, but there's not bug hands there, but two large tooth-filled mouths, each speaking words of magic and abyssal. This is what he looks like.
We're not even all in the same room, and I could feel the air leave all of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's how terrifying and hopeless this feels.
If it makes you feel any better, Tyler, you are no longer staggered.
I hate you.
You've got a full move and standard action. We're in initiative turn order still. This is like turn 11 of this combat. This creature emerges from the pod, manacled, both of its hands shackled in front of it. It looks emaciated, nearly falling apart, but it begins to cast a magic spell. And I need everyone, oh boy, everyone except Raimi, everyone that's surrounding Xavra, to go ahead and give me a reflex save.
Alindra, watch your step.
Oh my gosh.
Like it matters.
Oh no, Rebecca.
Yeah, it's a natural one.
Oh no.
No. Yeah, no, this doesn't matter.
Oh, God.
Hey, Andis had a good one.
I did a good job.
Andis, how you doing on hit points?
Fine.
Do you
Cool. You just
can handle an evil outsider by yourself?
Almost probably.
Good. There is a mystical energy swirling above your heads, and from all the items around you, it forms into an eddy, and all these objects, the furniture and things in this room begin to batter you, and everyone takes some damage. What looks like a tornado just forming right around the now unconscious, again, body of Xavra, because he's taking this damage as well. It's 19 points of damage. Andis taking half of that, so 9. Idros and Alindra down again.
Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
It's forming an area. Nak, you've failed as well, so you're taking that full damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. You are also knocked prone as things begin to batter into you from where you are, and this makes it kind of difficult terrain around here in a 20-foot spread from where this spell was cast. How are you doing, Nak?
I have 20 HP left.
And we are in initiative turn order. Andis, what do you got?
Let's see. Can I get to here with my jetpack?
Jetpacking upstairs. I think if you only have 30 foot, that will take a couple of move actions.
Okay, that's too much.
Yeah, because you're 20 feet up, so you can get right up to the balcony above you. Yeah.
Okay, let me do that. I'm gonna jump up to the balcony to my west, back in my old position, from whence I took down Zavros the Jerkinator.
I mean, you've rolled 2 critical hits from that spot, so I'm not.
It's my lucky spot.
What you got?
I'm gonna take a non-tracking disruption rifle shot from there, and I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Ooh, that's gonna be a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's gonna be 20 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, this thing not looking too good. It seemed already super weakened, maybe locked in this metallic pod for some time. Address Varanus, we're back to you. Still unconscious.
2 points of RP to stabilize.
Raimi Quindar. Some evil monstrosity has emerged. What do you want?
He's going to take a quick aim with his X-Gen rifle. And 17.
That's going to be a miss against KAC, even in its weakened state. Pack Feldspar on the ground, hurt. What do you want to do?
So Nat can stand from prone as a swift action as an Asoki.
Boop.
So he's going to do that, and I need to do some math real quick. So he wants to jetpack right up here on the other side of this cat.
Mm-hmm. So same thing. You won't be able to move the full 30 feet. You can probably get to here.
You know what? That's as much as it's going to do. Semi-auto pistol already drawn. Get him and fire.
Ooh.
So that is a 29 to hit.
That is a hit.
For 14 points of damage.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. So you land a massive hole in this thing's chest. It blows out a huge chunk of black brackish material onto the metallic pod behind it. It doesn't seem to notice it, but it does a lot of damage. Lendravalis, onto you.
2 RP to stabilize, please.
Alrighty, and on the next turn, it goes. I think this is turn 12. I've lost count. It seems to be wanting to cast something, anything, but it's very hard with these shackles that are on its hands. These mouths coming out the ends of the shackles seem to be stymied. It is going to cast something in Andis's direction. Begins speaking these evil words at you. Oh, I don't have this saved.
I'm familiar with people trying to take control of my mind.
Yeah, this is indeed going to be a will save for Andis. It speaks things in your direction. This is indeed necromancy.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Goes
Patrick,
wow.
Yeah.
have you forgotten about neural shunt?
Oh no! I did. Yes, reroll. You rolled a 5 on the dice. I was like, hey, I'm on easy street. All right, so now just roll it again and continue to roll low, please.
Once more. Oh, with hopefully better. Nope, same roll.
Oh, there
5 on
it
the
is.
dice
Oh,
again.
no.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, great. Neural shunt. Forgot all about it, but it doesn't matter. You just feel darkness invading your vision. You feel weighed down. This is Bestow Curse. Spell Bestow Curse.
No.
Yep, overall competency on your skills are lessened. You get a 50% chance to act normally on your turn. Otherwise, you take no actions, and there's a whole bunch of nasty negatives. Taking out the damage dealer. Andis 147, it's your turn. Do you want to roll me a D100?
Sure. I sure would like to.
Low's bad. High's
Probably.
good.
61.
You can act this turn.
Oh, wait, what? All right. Well, I'm gonna. Let's see. I have not yet tracked this person, right?
Don't think so. Not yet. Because you moved up and you fired last turn.
Right. So I'm going to track and overcharge this turn.
Alrighty. Go right ahead. Make me that attack roll.
Ooh, that is a. Neck. Are we doing this?
Bro?
Yeah.
You better believe we are. That's a hit.
That's a 35 to hit.
What's that damage?
That's gonna be right. So that's gonna be 28 damage.
28 damage. Do some. You needed every last bit of it. Your sonic disruption rifle explodes its head.
Yes! Yes!
It still is like moving like it's a weird marionette, and it like takes a few steps forward, but as it does, what looks like a negative space, like a black hole, forms above its body, and it begins to suck this monstrosity into it. You hear bones snapping, the flesh of this Sheeran decaying flesh rending and being slurped into the hole. It pulls the creature out of its manacles, which falls to the ground with a heavy clank, and the disgusting visage that you see, both Knack and Andis, is gone as the black hole closes in on itself and lets out a massive thunderclap. And the room becomes deathly silent. Now we are for real out of combat.
Yeah, Andis goes and like fluffs Knack into a pillow and just like lays down and takes a nap.
And Knack doesn't even mind right now.
Knack nap.
and then gets electrocuted from the static shock.
Oh.
So we can talk about what you do in this room. There are hundreds of data pads, and you guys can take 10-minute rests. You can heal one another and take a look through these. I think Raimi, you might be in the best state right now to do so. And yeah, you find, after doing some computer searches, what seems to be what the Cult of the Devourer came here for. Hiding amongst these stacks, a datapad labeled Gate of the 12 Suns. There's a subfield that does mention the Stellar Degenerator, and as you access this pad, a holographic display pops up, and there are images of massive ships, huge burning stars, and small planetoids that fill a space above the pad and kind of twirl in a little ballet show. A Kish voice is heard droning on about the Gate of the 12 Suns, conflict with the Civ Empire, the Kishali going to war, fighting over this Stellar Degenerator, and then eventually sealing it away. It's a lot of Kish language to decipher, sort through, maybe a few hours worth, but you have what you need from the Temple Found.
Cool.
Do you guys have time for an epilogue to book number 4, Ruined Clouds?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hit us.
You better believe we do.
The doors of the Temple Found are thrown outward, and we see the Starfinders stumbling forward, nearly broken. Rainby, you limp on a laser burn through your leg from the scavenger slime. Andis, hold your shoulder where the air elemental battered into you as you're taking shots at it. Nat, you're still sporting a couple of very large Kish assault axes, wounds to your chest and shoulders. And Alindra and Edros, I don't know how you're alive, right? And they come stumbling out into what seems to be another sunrise of pink and orange clouds above the skyline of Istamek. But you're not alone out here. Outside, you see in the courtyard of the foundry hundreds of Kish, led by Hoifek, his retainers, and flanked by Curate Tazael. The Kish chieftain raises his axe over his head, and the assembled crowd cheers. Curate Tazael comes over, begins to tend to your wounds, while the Kish hunters secure the temple behind you. You're brought back to Hearth, the main settlement of the Kish, and everyone is welcome, including the exiled Televites. There's a feast, as you guys can rest up after your major victory here. The celebrations last all day, and stories are told, food is shared, libations poured, and you all have time to tell your tales and relax. It's not too long after that the landing pad that you found so alien, so foreign, just 3 Absalom days earlier, is a stage for a scene of fond farewells. There's only a few select Kish gathered here to see you Starfinders off. Faces that you've grown to know well these last few days. Once cold and angry, now grinning, tears welling up in their 3 eyes. Curate Tazael steps forward from the congregation around the Drift Rider and lays a wreath of local flowers over the heads of all 5 of the Starfinders. Words were spoken before the engines of the Drift Rider kicked on and the ship made its way into the sky. You guys are back on board. The ship sets about plotting in your next moves into space. You can settle into your bunks for the first good night rest in some time. Let your wounds heal, your minds unwind. Except for Andis 147, who is awake in the engine room, a large project spread out across the work table. Through hours of diligence, their device is assembled from scavish Kish technology and new U ideas. The android has created some kind of headset, and plugging themselves into their creation, there's a bit of trepidation before they press the button, but as they do, their eyes close, and for a moment, all is well. But then the android body is racked by convulsions. Stumbling, the shell of Andis 147 falls to the ground, and something deep within their exocortex fires, perhaps for the last time. And a single thought running through the 2 minds linked, something they have not thought of in a long time, perhaps centuries. Andis 147 thinks to themselves. To be continued.
Dang.
Pronk.
You!
Pronk.
You!
Pronk.
Whoa. I just work here, folks. There's no need to kill the messenger. You completed book 4. Congratulations, everyone.
I mean, this feels really hollow.
Well, you're alive, and maybe I should have led with the news that you are now level 9.
I mean, yeah,
Yay,
that's great, but our
I think we deserve
really
it.
doesn't feel good.
our bro Andis, what the pronk happened?
Oh, well, we will find out next week on the podcast. Something's going to happen, and you've got to tune in to find out. I'm sorry to leave you guys hanging for a week before you all find out, but it'll be worth the wait.
Alindra didn't get a chance to talk to them yet about her vision.
We can talk about that next week as well. Gonna wrap some things up, talk about what is happening in the future. Do you know? Any ideas where we're going next?
Calithu 7.
We're going to track the Cult of the Devourer to see where this stellar degenerator is.
Albuquerque.
Jabert, any idea what's going to happen with Andis?
California, California, here we go.
I don't think we can sing any more of that song without paying for it.
That's a good point. All right.
You could just say California 2.5 times.
Right. Well,
California.
yes. California.
Guys, we have a pretty big episode next week. What will happen going forward in the future? I tried my very best to murder each and every one of you tonight. I hope you know that from the bottom of my heart.
You did the
almost
best
succeeded.
you did the best you've done for all the episodes. Good job.
Listeners out there, hoping for some TPKs. I'm sorry, I failed you. But there is always Book 5, which we will be starting very shortly, entitled The 13th Gate.
Ooh.
You guys ready for that?
I hope so.
Thank you all for playing with me for all of Book 4.
Thank you.
And why don't we sign off like we always do and say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
everybody.
Bye.